What is up, guys? Matchstick over here. Today I'm going to show you how to change a starter on this 2008 Kia Sorento. Let's get straight to it. So first, you need to disconnect the negative terminal on your battery. Lift up the car, preferably from the middle of the subframe down there, and then put jack stands on the side. Make sure your e-brake is on. Your second step is that forget about everything you saw in the videos that told you that you have to remove the stupid mount right here, okay? You do not have to do that if you have the right tools. Now look at this. You see this right here? How did I get there? Huh? This is the 14 millimeter that's right behind here, okay? I used a flex joint or flex adapter to take it out, and it fits perfect and it's loose. Look how the bolt's moving. The bolt cannot move unless it's loose, huh? See that? All right, it's loose. I'm just gonna keep the socket there. And before you do any of that, obviously you got to remove the shield that's held by 10 millimeters. One of them is anchored right here, and there's 1 and 2 millimeter, 10 millimeter holding the heat shield. The heat shield is right there. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 1 nut. Okay, and you have a 12 millimeter holding this right here, and a connector. You just clip it out, and those are connected up here on the solenoid. They're very easy to access. Now, the entire purpose why I'm making this video is I want to show you that you can do it without removing any engine mount. Or somebody was saying remove the freaking exhaust manifold. Why? You don't have to do any of that. Matter of fact, I've done this job before without watching any video. You know what I mean? So get a flex adapter. I'll show you that. I'll show you the combination of what I had to use to get the the lower 14 millimeter bolt. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the top 14 millimeter, which is, I don't even know how to get to it right now, but somewhere here. Can't really see it much, but I'll show you once I get to it. So I'm right here on top, so I can show you the top bolt if you guys can see it. Damn it, hold up, let me get my light down there. All right, there's a do you see that bolt right there? That's right under. Okay, do you see where the socket is? The 14 millimeter. It's the first bolt right above it. Okay, so I went ahead and I took out the starter. As I said, look, the engine mount's still here. The 14 millimeter bolt's still there. I kept the bolts in place, and the starter gets fished out right from here. It's literally right there. It's so easy. You just grab it like this, and it comes out. Nose first, facing down, and you just take it out. Put another one, and repeat the same exact steps in backwards. So you're gonna put it in, put the top one first. You can put the top one first. If you wanna put the lower one, because you can see it over here, it's easier for you. And then make sure you don't tighten it all the way, and then put the top one. You can tighten the top one now that the lower one is in as well. Tie in the lower one. After that, you can connect this, plug this in, and put the heat shield. And that's it pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and come back and show you guys after a brand new starter. Everything's tight. Boom, there we go. Everything is in place. It'll look good. Before I show you guys that I'm gonna start the car, I'm just gonna show you the combination that I used to get the lower starter bolt off. This is it, 14 millimeter with a swivel and a 3-inch extension. That's literally it. You don't have to remove anything. You guys can see I didn't even take this off. And now let's go see if the car starts. Okay, it was ticking before, so I'm gonna put this here. What does that sound like? Car started. All right, that's it. Just gonna go ahead and put the shield back right here, and this air duct, which is right there, and that's pretty much it. But you guys don't really need to see that. So thank you guys for watching. See you later.